everyone, welcome to K-pop Queen for your non-daily reactions to all things K-pop. Okay, I've got my top 5 albums of 2022 ready for y'all. I dropped it from 10 to 5 to challenge myself this year and to see if I could really pick 5 albums that had some impact on me from K-pop. This is very difficult. A part of me was like, bitch, go back to the 10. But no! I said, let me stick to my conviction and let me talk about these 5 albums. No particular order, each one just as special to me as the next. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Onew's STAYC, the second mini album from him. That first mini album, more melancholy, more sad, full of ballads, really emotional tracks. So I wasn't really sure what to expect for STAYC. I think I was sort of expecting the same thing. But then, you know, the teaser pictures were coming out for STAYC. The teaser comes out and I'm like, no, that's not what this is at all. This is not an emotional ballad. This is kind of like upbeat and fun, actually. This is more R&B pop, which for me, I'm so glad that he did. Again, I feel like I boxed him into this like ballad singer thing, and I did the same thing with Luna, which really isn't fair because although they are the main vocalists of their groups, mind you, they're dance groups, so they can really sing it all, you know? So I shouldn't have just been expecting these sadder ballads from him. I should have been ready for anything. And that's why I was so glad we got STAYC. There are 6 tracks on here. It's STAYC, Sunshine, On the Way, Love Phobia, Yo-O-B, and In the Whale. I talked about In the Whale in my top 22 songs for 2022. But honestly, any of these songs could have done it. Like Love Phobia, On the Way, very easily. Like Sunshine as well. Like they're all really great pop R&B tracks. Yo-O-B is a little bit more rock in my opinion. And In the Whale, like a... Another synth pop for sure. Not as much R&B as some of these other tracks, but you know, you get a really good mix of R&B, pop, this different sound from Onew. I can't tell you how many times I had this whole project on repeat. It's not just one song that really grabbed me or 2 songs. No, it was truly the whole project from STAYC all the way into The Whale. Back again, I was enraptured. I was stunned. Stunning album from Onew. But of course, what can I expect? What else was I thinking? First of all, it's Onew, Shiny, SM. Like, these are all like names and things that honestly, when I hear them, I can expect, you know, better. I can expect the greatest. I can expect really great things. And I loved this project from Onew. I really hope we keep getting this sound from him. I think he really found like a good dip. I think he found a really good genre and sound for him vocally. Because he just sounds so good in this. That sound that we got from him was a little bit deeper. That tone was a little bit softer in my opinion. He doesn't push a lot of breath in these vocals. Which is really pleasant to hear. I don't know, there's something really calming about these vocals and the sort of almost the easiness, the easy flow of it when he sings each of these tracks. I love this album. STAYC was so much fun. What a great title track. But these B-sides for me also really cemented him as a solo artist for me. And I can't wait to see what else he gives us. I can't wait to see what that next album could possibly be, what other genres he decides to go through or, you know, trying next, because he really ate with this pop R&B sound. So my next album on here, I talked about Brave Girls in my top 22. I talked about all of these people in my top 22, okay? But Brave Girls Thank You is absolutely one of the best things I have heard from 2022. And this did not get a lot of talk. It really did not. I know that we talk about Brave Girls, we talk about their re-comeuppance, like their upness and popularity and everything. So for me, when I got this, I was like, oh fuck, like, oh my god, yes, like this makes so much sense for me. I always call myself a B-side girl with Brave Girls, although I do like their title tracks. The B-sides always do it for me, and that's what really sold me with this project. So it's an EP, it's 5 tracks on here. It's Thank You, which is great, that was our title track. You and I, Love Is Gone, Can I Love You, and then a Thank You remix. This does not have a lot of plays on it. It really doesn't compare to what, compared to really the title track, but also compared to what I think it should be. Love Is Gone and Can I Love You are disco dance perfection. Those songs are so good. So when we got, I was of course expecting disco and dance. That's what we got this year. That's what everyone was doing. But again, with Brave Girls and Their two disco dance tracks stood above everything for me. And we got a lot of it. We got so much of it, but it stood above everything for me. The melodies in this are so fantastic. The vocals in this are great. They just stack everything so nicely in this and create these amazing pop dance tracks. I'm trying to tell you something. If you have not listened to this EP, please go and listen to this Brave Girls EP. And for me, really solidified like why they were good in the first place, why they were put together as a group in the first place. Like, they're creating magic on their EPs. Please go listen to this. I listened to this so late and I was like, I don't know why. I needed to record it. So I was holding on to a time when I could. And I'm so grateful that I did, because this was everything to me. This was so good. So if you love dance, if you love that disco, trust me, Love Is Gone and Can I Love You is the songs you need. They're the songs that you need. You don't have to worry about anything else. Next album is, of course, STAYC, YoungLove.com. I really love that title name. I think it is so cute. I think it's like so brilliant that they put this together for them. I think it's a really cute EP name. I also like the artwork on this, because they're young girls. Like, they're young, they're fun. So YoungLove.com, it makes sense. I think it's such a great one. This is where our Run to You title track is. So it's Run to You, same, 24/7, Young Love, Butterfly, and I Want You Baby. Every single track on here is fantastic. Every single song on here is so good. Again, from Run to You to I Want You Baby, I'm going through and I'm listening to every single song on here. So the songs on here are R&B pop, R&B this, R&B that. You know what I mean? Like, that's really the vibe of this EP, which I love. Run to You is really the only one that's like a pure pop, a pure dance track. You know what I mean? So no R&B in that one, but definitely R&B in the rest of the songs. The songs on here, they don't, although R&B, they don't sound the same. The compositions for these are very different. The melodies are very different. Some of them seem same. You know, it's like a little bit more simpler in the beginning. And then I Want You Baby has got that drill beat in it, you know. So like, they really pull from everywhere to sort of create these songs. And I think that they do a fantastic job. It's really nice to hear the creativity in these songs. And it's really nice to hear all these different beats, these different melodies, all coming together and creating this EP. Okay, coming in at number 4. Billlie, Billage of Perception. This was a surprise for me because I'd never listened to Billlie. I really only knew them from one track where one girl was going viral. You know, like I didn't really know their music. So when I started seeing them pop up in my comments, I was like, oh, okay. You know, let me see. I'll just listen, you know, whatever. I was not expecting to be blown away like the way that I was. I bumped Billlie up. I said, I'm listening to everything that they drop. I'm paying more attention to them. Hopefully I can see them on my feed, because this, I'm not getting this from anyone. I'm not getting this from some of the people I am actively paying attention to. So I need to be paying attention more to Billlie. Now, you'll get these names and you'll think, am I having a stroke? Did I start a game of Mad Libs? What the fuck is this? These names don't make any sense. McGuffins, Who's the Joker? Okay. Sun Palace, but with a $sign stroop effect. I don't know what that means. Ring in all capitals, My Bell. What a Wonderful World. Brave, a song for Matilda. My Bee, The Birth of Emotion, which I kept reading as My Bee, Birth Control. Don't ask me that. That is my personal issue, but that's how I kept reading it. So the names are crazy. They really don't make any sense. And it's hard to say to someone like, hey, do you know this Billlie song? Oh, no, what is it? McGuffins, Who's the Joker? Who is the Joker? What are you talking about? What does that mean? No clue. But once you listen to it, you're like, you know what? Fuck the Mad Libs. They're brilliant for this. I can be brave for Matilda. You're right. Sun Palace, I live there. Stroop Effect, my address. Yeah. McGuffins, my bestie. I can't stress this enough to you. This is phenomenal. Every single song on here, different from the other, but it'll have you. Like, Ring My Bell is rock. That was the title track. Ring my bell. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, ring my bell, ring my bell. Like, ow, such good melodies. Each one a different genre, each one a different melody, each one just something different. Again, for you, for me, for them. Like, there's something on here for you. I, of course, talked about Brave, a song from Matilda. R&B perfection. Trust me, click play. You'll know what I'm talking about. But MacGuffin, Who's the Joker is good. Sun Palace, Stupefect is also very good. And I really like Ring My Bell. My Be, The Birth of Emotion is good as well. And then Back to Where, like, all this, really, truly, all of the songs on here are good. But Brave, a song from Matilda, really just, that stood out for me. And I had that on repeat, definitely. And Sun Palace as well. I like the beat on that one. I like the beats in all of these. I really like the composition. I really like the way that they built this. It was very well done. They took their time. They did a lot with it. They really cooked in the studio. They spent their time in the studio and made just fantastic music. It's a quick video, guys, I know, but I really want to talk about this. Dreamcatcher, Apocalypse, Save Us. I feel like I talk about a Dreamcatcher album every year, which feels appropriate given how they don't stop, how they never, like, they don't miss. So anytime they drop a project, I should be talking about them, right? So this is the album with the solo tracks on here. Each member does a solo track on here, and you really realize, like, oh wow, everybody kind of has a different sound. Great vocals, of course, but like a really different song or sound that they do for this one. No Dot is my favorite one. I can't, you know, I'm not gonna pretend, but I do really like Cherry, which is GU's solo, and Shion solo is also really good. Everyone's solo is really good, and the sound that they decide to go with is so interesting to me as well. Like, Suo, you picked this hip-hop sexy track? What the fuck? Dami, you went full-on rock? Like, you went punk rock with this? What the hell, you know? Like, it was just so interesting to hear what they decided to do. Mason is our title track off of this. So we have our intro, Save Us, Locked Inside a Door, Mason, Starlight, Together, Always, and then they have this skip. And then that's when we get into our solos. So Cherry, Real Miracle, which is GU's. No Dot is Suwa. Entrancing, Shion, Winter, Handong, 4, Yuhyun, Beautiful, Dami, and then Playground by Gayeon as well. This was a great full album. It was great to hear their individual sounds. It was great to hear them as a group as well. I talked about Starlight on here. I love that song. I love that song. It's overall fantastic. I mean, again, what can I expect with Dreamcatcher? What else can I say when it comes to a Dreamcatcher project? They always have something for me. They always have something for everyone. And they really do not miss. And that's because they explore. They explore the genres. They explore melodies. They explore sounds and stuff. Like, they really go in and make these great musics. They don't repeat. They don't worry about one thing that really hit. You know, I know we get the rock for our title tracks, of course, but that's fine. It's a different rock song every time. Like, it's always so different every time I hear it. So I can't get enough of it. So yeah, those are my top 5 albums that I recommend. If you have not listened to them, please do. You will not regret doing this. Trust me, each album, although different sounding, they are very different, okay? Each one is fantastic in my eyes. And really did it for me K-pop wise. Really stuck out for me in a year of great music, truthfully. A year of the girls, of course, but yeah, these are great projects. Yeah, most of these, the ones I talked about were except for Onew, they're all girl group EPs or albums. It just makes sense. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, guys, what were some of your favorite albums? Again, I wanted to really challenge myself and just keep to a couple of them and let you know the ones that I think you should listen to if you hadn't. Okay, comment below with some of your favorites, some things you think I missed, because I did. I cut on purpose, okay? So comment below, tweet at me, and I'll be back with another video. Bye, guys!